Word Business Pratix is a production of Idea Capital Associates, expanding the topical issues of business, management, and governance from God's Word in order to propel positive actions for startups, growth, and sustainability in our marketplace. It is actually insights of the Spirit to explain physical things, mending the broken walls of business. Welcome again to the Word Business Pratix channel. This edition of Word Business Pratix will be looking at a continuing part of business sustainability for startups and existing companies as these companies journeying through business lifecycle. This is business sustainability based on God's Word. Hop in and take a ride with me. The anchor word remains Luke 19, 1-10, New King James Version. In paraphrase, let's look at, in brief, the storyline. The storyline is about Zacchaeus, a successful chief tax collector, who had the goal of seeing Jesus as Jesus journeyed in fulfillment of his own business purpose of saving souls. However, Zacchaeus was faced with natural and nurtured challenges. He was short, and there was a huge crowd on that journey. In the midst of these challenges, we have identified the first three strategies, amongst others, in the last two editions, engaged from the Word by Zacchaeus to overcome these challenges. The strategies that we have looked at are: 1. Advert and publicity of the core business mission, the brand strategy. 2. Operations strategy and sustainability. 3. Marketing, a fundamental of business sustainability. Kindly get to Word Business Pratix channel to get the full content of these published editions. What are the other sustainability strategies postulated in this passage? The fourth one, social and political factors for business sustainability. Verse 6-7. So he made haste and came down and received him joyfully. The word was talking about Zacchaeus. But when they saw it, they all complained, saying, he has gone to be a guest with a man who is a sinner. Business decisions are not only based on objective and competence factors. Subjective and relationship factors are also objectified by decision makers when closing business deals with a business entity amongst many other competitors. A technical capacity of a member of a social or political cluster has a better favorable consideration from that cluster than just any stranger competitor. Jesus was a social guest to Zacchaeus, who had political relevance in the society. Man, as a social and political being, displays emotions which influence decisions in everyday life, including business life. 2 Kings chapter 4, 12-13. Then he said to Gehazi's servant, talking about Elisha, call this Shunammite woman. When he had called her, she stood before him, and he said to him, say now unto her, look, you have been concerned for us with all this care. What can I do for you? Do you want me to speak on your behalf to the king or to the commander of the army? She answered, I dwell among my own people. Elijah had connections to influence political powers within deliverable competence and capacity. Promote your business purpose through social and political platforms by joining a relevant social, cultural, and political clusters which are organic, legal, and ethical in action and disposition. 2, belonging to a voluntary service group like special marshals, Rotary clubs, alumni associations, etc. Number 3, attending social gatherings and promote your business purpose at such gatherings. Number 4, participating in community development projects for good quality of life for the community. The 5th strategy, competition, a factor of relevance for business sustainability. Verse 7, but when the summer heat, they all complain, saying, he has gone to be a guest with a man who is a sinner. There is no absolute monopolist in the business world, because there are always substitutes to or imitations of an existing product or service in the marketplace. Substitutes may not be identical to an existing product or service, and by all standards, they are good. They are of good quality, but meet the functional needs of the customers. For example, physical office lease versus remote work space. Imitations, on the other hand, are derivatives of an existing product portrayed to be similar to the existing product in looks and quality, but most often they are of lower grades for customers who can't afford existing product or service. I don't want to mention names. I'm sure you have them everywhere and you know them. However, for extensive conversation on competition, check out Competition in the Marketplace 1 and 2 and bring Strategic Competitive Advantage on the Word Biz Pratix channel of the YouTube platform. Competition is a factor of consideration in measuring business sustainability, though it is a fight for market share between involved parties. As a strategy to fight for the market share, evaluate your relevance within the context of competition in the market, rather than seeing competition as an enemy to be taken off the market. Competitors saw Jesus eating with a sinner, a contrary methodology that they were used to of competitors' business purpose. At the same time, Jesus saw the social factor as a channel of achieving his business purpose of saving souls. Verse 9, and Jesus said to him, today salvation has come to this house, because he also is a son of Abraham. For the Son of Man has come to seek and to save that which was lost. There will always be competition, but don't try to get rid of competition. See competitors' statements, their actions, as basis of evaluating relevance, evaluating your strategy for continuous growth and sustainability. See competition as a stepping stone to the next level in the marketplace while pursuing business purpose. Sincere appreciation to all subscribers to the Word Biz Pratix channel. If you are yet to subscribe, kindly do so to this channel and click the notification button to get more at the instance of new production. And let's build a community together. Also join others to like, comment and share with your loved ones to spread these new narratives for startups, growth and sustainability. After all, everybody is involved in some form of business. Thank you and see you next time on the Word Biz Pratix channel for the next edition of Business Sustainability.